welcome to the Jacaranda Cottage Home Night Vlogs. I want to introduce you, not invite you, well, invite you into our lounge room.
Invited.
Welcome. But I want to introduce you to my friend Abzi. You may have met her before, but if you haven't, she is in her mid-30s, but I'm going to introduce you to her old lady side.
I am an old lady at heart. I do want to challenge that a little bit. Little bit.
I'm very excited because Abzi's going to speak to us today a little bit about stuff that you can do when you are, in need of a hobby, when you are in need of switching off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brilliant.
Do you want to talk to us a bit about that, or do you want
to? So before I dive into the why I do it and what I do it for and all of those good things, what if I just share with you what you're going to need to get started first?
And bear in mind, we will have given you a kit for this.
Okay. So what you're going to need to start off with, you're going to need a pattern. Now the pattern that you're going to get with your little pack is just this very, very quick little umbrella. Now, if you're thinking about doing this, there are so many patterns of so many different things, and a lot of them are free. So if this isn't like you're like, yeah, whatever, it's just an umbrella. If you go online and actually Google or find free cross stitch patterns, you're going to find the world will open up to you. Okay, but for today, you're going to need a little pattern like this. Now you'll probably be able to see it's gridded into lots of little squares. You'll see a black colour, a red colour and a yellow colour. So they are the colours you're going to need to build this picture. You're also going to need, I've got a little start on mine already, but you're going to need some floss, okay? So this is what this brown thread is.
Oh my gosh, floss is what you call it?
Floss. And if this is really interesting, right? There is a whole world on YouTube that's called floss tube.
Is it like this?
It is not. It is not like that, but it is all about people who are interested in this craft, okay?
Okay.
Floss tube, look it up. Okay, you're going to be given some cloth. This cloth is called Ada cloth, and if you look at it really carefully, there are lots of little holes in it that actually create little squares, okay? You're also going to need a needle, okay? And you're going to need some scissors. Now, I don't think you'll get scissors in your pack. Hopefully you've just got a pair of any scissors will do, all right? So they're the things you're going to need to get started. Now let me show you what's going on the board here. On your cloth, there are lots of holes, as I said, and they all make up little squares. So when you're actually using your needle, because this is called cross stitch.
Right.
So all you need to do is make little crosses. It is as easy as that. Easy as that. Now, as I said to Chrissy before, there is no such thing as a cross stitch police. So any way you make it is okay. All right? But what I would recommend you do is always start your crosses in the same direction and finish your crosses in the same direction. That's really the only thing that would set apart something that looks terrible from something that actually looks pretty good, okay? And simple as that, what I do is I start on the top left hand and I bring my needle up and I do a diagonal down, and then I bring my needle up and under, out here and down. And I do that over and 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 over again until I've got a picture.
That's cool.
That's all it is. All you're making is little crosses on a piece of fabric.
That seems really simple.
It's not hard.
We shall see.
It's not hard, but it does take a little bit of practice, okay?
Yeah. So, I mean, I guess this is the other trick. You're teaching me how to do it, and Abzi seems quite good at this. I'm actually the opposite of good at anything crafty. And so if Abzi can teach me and I can actually do it, then it would seem that anybody can do it.
Yes, it's not tricky. It's just about working out how to use your needle, how to hold your fabric, and just working out how this feels right in your hands.
Yeah, okay. So before we get into it, what is it that you Why did you do this? How did you get started in it?
Yeah, so when I was younger, my mum and my grandma and all my aunts were very crafty.
Mm-hmm.
So they always had something on the go. Now, my mum is probably what you would call, she's a multi-crafter.
Right.
So she's never committed to one thing, but she's actually good at everything. So she's tried everything and is actually at the moment about to begin a brand new craft.
My.
I know, anyway, beside the point.
Yeah.
And so I watched all of these women doing things and making things and creating things.
Yeah.
And when I was about 10, my mum gave me my first cross-stitch kit.
Yes.
And she taught me the basics of it.
Yeah.
And then I just loved it. What I love about it is I'm taking something blank, a blank something,
Yeah.
and I'm using a whole bunch of colours to create with and build with. I love the idea of colour. I love playing with it. I love the ability that this craft gives me to create fine art.
Yeah. So do you paint or draw?
No.
And so it's interesting that you kind of speak about this like it's an art and like
Yeah.
you would talk about painting, but
Yeah.
it would seem that's not necessarily your strength to
No.
paint. This is your art.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you
yeah.
go.
And the world of this, if you start diving into all of this craft, it's quite extensive. There are so many things that you can do to build something beautiful on a blank piece of fabric.
Yeah. Sick.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, actually, speaking to that, can I just have a little look? This is some of the things that Absy's made. This is not something I prepared earlier.
Oh, come on,
But
Chris.
these
Don't
are like
sell
beautiful.
yourself
Look
short.
at this little situation. This started as a blank piece of fabric. Look at this. This one has beads on it. That's beautiful. I like that one. I can't see myself actually have done that, but nevertheless, look at this one. This is my second favourite one because it's so colourful. Look at this. I could would look at this colour fabric and go, gross, it's so brown and bleh. But then would not have even imagined that this could happen to this brown piece of fabric. It's beautiful. It's actually quite beautiful. But this is my favourite one. Absy, I love this one because it's so beautiful and playful, and you got this little, what do you call it? Paper airplane. Oh, it's just gorgeous.
And that's got not just crosses in it, that's got a whole bunch of other specialty stitches in it as well.
For those who want to be fancy pants.
Yeah, bit fancy pants.
Indeed. All right, so let's do this. Nice. I'll fix that later.
Okay.
Sorry. How do I do this, Abs?
All right, pick up your fabric, Chrissy.
I'm ready to go. Now, Absy got me started just for the sake of getting this going, and I've got a couple of pieces. But
I did.
All right, so
Really important that you remember
Yep.
that you use the brown fabric that we've got on our needle right now only where the pattern tells you to.
it's black fabric. Black.
It is actually a very dark brown, but you can use
Oh, it
black.
is. Okay, go on.
So I'm only going to put a brown X where these black squares are on my pattern.
Right. Okay.
Okay?
All right.
So,
like you said, can you just I know this is going to sound
Yeah,
weird, but can you
that's
run
okay.
me through this one more time?
Yeah.
How do I put I'm up at the moment, so how I go down where?
okay, so you want to come down diagonally.
So come down in the right.
So if I've set Chris up so her needle and thread are right now
Okay.
out through that hole,
So I come down.
and she's going to come down diagonally.
Oh, I think
Do it.
I may have ruined it.
Come here, that's okay. This is why we're learning and practicing. Then underneath your fabric, you're going to come up and push your needle up in the hole directly above where you came down.
Again, I may have ruined it.
That's okay.
Okay.
Let's
I
just
can't
do
find my
one
hole.
X.
There's the other hole.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, Avril,
Pull it all the way out.
you have a lot of faith in me.
I do.
I need to find the hole.
That's
Sorry.
all right.
I found it.
Okay.
Okay.
And then you're going to come down the diagonal.
Yep, I got that. That one
Push it down.
That's easy, but
There you go.
okay. So
You've just made the first X in
no,
your...
I haven't.
You
Hang
have.
on. Hold on. You have to have a look first. So I didn't make an X. I accidentally went sideways and then down an X. So how do I fix it? How do I fix it? We should have.
I'm trying to tell these wonderful young people how easy this is, Chrissy.
Is it rectifiable, Avril?
Absolutely. It is not
She's
hard.
unpicking it. It's unpicking.
trust me, guys, it is not as hard as Chrissy's making it out to be.
You went from I'm so proud of you to Chris in like 2
I did.
seconds.
Do you know what Chris did really well? She actually did like a diagonal, which is half of a cross. Chrissy did half of an X, and I'm really proud of you.
Thank you.
So
okay, so
we're wanting to go diagonal down.
But I've got to go skip a thing though and go down. How do I do that? You just did it for me.
So you just go down there.
Okay, yep. Okay, it's in.
Yep.
I've just completed my first cross.
Yes.
No, so then I've got to go
So, yes.
down, and the next one.
The one beside it. Make a cross beside it.
Okay, so I come up
Yep.
that hole. Oh, I've got to find it again. Okay, I've got it. Nope, that's the wrong hole. There it is.
Good job.
Up through the hole.
Yep.
And then what did you say? Down.
Up here, diagonally.
Down the down.
Across.
Okay,
Yeah.
we've got it.
Yeah.
First one down and no, that's okay. I've got it. Okay, and then
Up. Straight up above it.
the top one. Yep, got it. It's coming out.
Hey, and then
Oh my
down
goodness.
diagonally.
All right. Here we go. Now I've made my first cross.
Hey!
I've made my first cross. I don't know, can you see this? Oh my gosh, I just made a cross. I'm a cross stitcher. I'm not one of those multi-crafters.
Multi-craftable.
I'm not one of those. I'm not multi-craftable. Oh, it looks like little eyes. I'm so proud. All right.
See, well done, Chrissy.
I'm very proud, and I'm gonna make me an umbrella.
Okay.
Here's
Slow
what
and steady.
I'm gonna challenge myself and
Go.
everything, because again, I think that sometimes when we try new hobbies, we think, hey, let's do this new hobbies. I want to find something amazing and great and everything. I don't even know what's out there. I don't know what's fun and all that sort of stuff. And you don't know until you get into the swing and the spirit of something to know if it's awful or if it's actually, this is all right. At the moment, this is not like, yay for me. I'm not enjoying this to the level that Absy enjoys it. Okay, this is not where I'm at. However, what it is that I'm going to challenge myself with is I'm going to make myself an umbrella.
Oh, wow.
To the best of my ability.
Oh,
And
you're going to hold it to that, guys.
No, I am going to, well, you need to hold me
I'll
to that.
help you.
Thankfully, I've got my friend Absy who is very good at keeping me accountable. And so what it is that I'm going to do is I'm going to make this. If by the time I finish this, I don't like cross stitching, I never have to do this again.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
And I can continue to enjoy the fruits of your labour. However, if I like it, then I can, like you said, what can I do if I go, I am frothing on this?
Yeah.
What do I do then?
Yeah. Okay, so a few things you need to be aware of. You can go to a place like Lincraft and Spotlight and they have kits of these things. So what they'll give you is a pattern and the cloth and a needle and all the colours you're going to need.
Yeah.
That's a good place to start. Although, to be perfectly honest, Chris, I walk in there and go, I'm really not loving any of the pictures. So you got to actually really want to spend time with the colours. You're going to have to really want to spend time with the picture you're creating.
Yeah.
You got to actually really want this gear.
Yeah.
So why top tip?
Tell me a top tip.
Top tip would be going to YouTube.
Yep.
So
if you've never heard of YouTube, it's a thing on the internet where they do videos.
Imagine. And what really encouraged me was that it wasn't old ladies sitting talking about cross stitch, because I was always like, only old ladies do this. Well, yeah, that's kind of true, but it's not exclusively. And there are actually some really cool YouTubers out there who do this craft. Who aren't like super old, and so I found these channels, and I'll share some links with Chris that I really do enjoy. And what they do is they then open up my eyes to a whole range of different patterns and pictures and designers and stuff.
Let's go with that.
The stuff is endless out there.
Yeah.
there are a few really great Facebook groups that I enjoy being a part of, that are just super fun. And again, you're scrolling through a whole bunch of different things and you see different pictures, and it's just again, it's inspiring. And you go, I've never heard of this designer before. I've never tried to use that color combo before, and it's just kind of a bit of an inspiration. And Instagram too. There are so many Instagrammers out there who love this particular craft.
I think it's really funny. Instagram's a lot more hip than even Facebook, and it's like, there is a cross-stitch section on Instagram too. But so
absolutely,
it's interesting to me because I know you not to be that much of a social media kind of person. You're not on Facebook. You're not really on.
I don't
Instagram.
post overly much.
So like, what is it like for you, like, to be a part of these communities?
So I've started posting on Instagram within these kind of circles, and they're actually really cool. There are some great people out there who do really great work, who I love to comment on their stuff, who I really love to get, to have conversations with about this, because there aren't that many people. I love Chris. I talk to her about a whole bunch of things, but when I start talking about this with her, like, she glazes over. It's like there is zero people in my world who actually enjoy having conversations about this with me. But you know what? There are people in the world who actually enjoy this stuff.
There are. Yes.
And so I've met a few of them online, and we have great conversations. We encourage each other with what we're doing. I don't give out personal information, so they don't know who exactly I am. So that's always really important to kind of put some boundaries, I believe, in place when it comes to being online. But when it comes to encouraging each other with stitching, it's fantastic.
Yes.
It's fun.
That sounds so good, because I would never see any of that stuff on our social media.
No.
Like, I would just see, like, nothing actually. I see a profile pic and that doesn't change much, but it's cool that you actually get on in there and you go to like-minded people who it sounds like, even though you've got these boundaries that you're talking about, you actually really enjoy their company.
I do.
That sort of space.
And there are certain people that you look for, and I particularly enjoy what they post, and so you comment a lot on what they do, and then they comment back on what you're doing, and it's relationships based on our appreciation for this form of needlework.
Art. Would you call it?
I'd call it a textile art.
Okay, well, look, before we finish,
I'm really proud of you, Chrissy. You're just powering on.
I am powering on, because I fear that if I do this when you're not here, I might get it wrong. But that being said, nevertheless, I've set myself a challenge, and I want to set this challenge to you guys as well. I want us to share our umbrellas.
Ooh.
I don't know how long would it take you to do something like this? Like somebody who's quite good at it,
it'd probably take me maybe an hour and a half.
Oh gosh. Okay, so it'd take you an hour and a half to do this.
Yeah, that's with some scrolling Insta probably thrown in the mix.
Oh my goodness! So is it like, that's just, light cross stitching? Okay.
Absolutely.
So then, how long I'm probably the worst student that you have. How long could it take me to do this? Like, be honest. I'm envisioning, like, bear in mind that's my progress.
I'm impressed.
How long? Like, as in, it's cool.
It's cool.
Go for it.
I'm going to say, I think Chris is going to have to do this in sessions. So we're going to need to just do like 10 minutes here and 10 minutes there and 10 minutes there, Chrissy. I reckon it could take you, you could give yourself probably a week and a half.
A week and a half? Can I just say, okay, give me 2 weeks.
Okay.
2 weeks to do this. And I'm going to give you guys 2 weeks to do this. And whether you're finished or not, I want to see your progress. In 2 weeks, I want to see where you're up to. And Avril, I want you to, can you hold me to account?
Okay, 2 weeks.
Okay, cool. And if you are struggling, you go, I started and I'm really confused and everything like this, get in touch with me and I will not help you, but I'll get my expert to try and walk us through.
I'd love to sit with someone, particularly if you're enjoying it. If holding the needle and holding the fabric and actually playing with the colours of thread is something you kind of go, this is kind of fun. I'm totally there.
Well,
I would love to sit with you and stitch together.
And even though I did say April is my oldest friend in terms of like her enjoyments,
Yes.
but I must say Absy is one of my my favorite people to hang around with. She's smart. She is really encouraging. She is the person who I would say often will try and grab the best out of me and bring it forward. She's the best listener that I actually encounter. And so I want to say thank you for being a part of this. Thank you for teaching our girls stuff. And thank you for just listening.
No worries.
Yeah. So
It's
on
fun.
that note, guys, I'm going to say goodbye. Go do your challenge and keep your fluids up.